Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I am back with another what I eat in a day today, and today I'm also going to bring a focus on supplements on a vegan diet. So I'm going to talk you through what supplements I take, why I take them, if you should consider taking supplements, and which ones you might want to consider taking. So all of that is going to come later. I will talk about that a little bit later, but for now I have just gotten up. I do want food. I'm going to go grab some breakfast. So I'm literally currently obsessed with having bagels. I don't know why, it's just become a thing at the moment. I'm having them a lot of the time. I went through a phase where I really liked them, then I stopped having them. Now I've started having them literally all the time again. Especially the cinnamon and raisin ones. I mean, no other bagels, cinnamon and raisin ones are always the ones I go for. I'm always a sweet tooth, so these are going to be the flavour of bagels, of course I'm going to go for. Also, I used to always just top them with dairy-free spread and then have some yoghurt to go with them, just because it wasn't enough just with that. But I've recently started putting peanut butter and banana on them as well, which, don't know why I haven't tried that before. It's my winning toast combo, and honestly it's a game changer. Been sat downstairs for a good like 15-20 minutes with this peanut butter on my face. Thanks to my mum for telling me that. Literally just walked into the bathroom, saw it in the mirror, and I was like, well, what is that? A massive blob of peanut butter. But good job I did look in the bathroom mirror before leaving the house. If not, I would have been heading to the gym with a nice big peanut butter blob. Although to be fair, you have to wear a mask anyway, so that would have covered it up. I'm finding masks useful for covering up sort of spots down here. I mean, they're leading to more spots like round here, but they're also useful for covering up spots in this area. And also if you happen to leave the house with peanut butter on, they're the perfect cover up. Little gym OOTD for you is of course all Gymshark. I mean, all of 2 items. I have got this sports bra on, which is their like army print, black army print kind of one. No idea what it's called, I cannot remember. I'm so bad with the names of the Gymshark products. Some people know what all the collections are called. I literally have no idea. And these are the leggings, which are like the ombre ones. I think, are they Adapt Ombre Seamless or Vital Ombre Seamless? One of the ombre seamless type of leggings. They're my latest purchase from Gymshark. I got them in the most recent Black Friday sale, I guess it was. But yeah, literally have no idea what either of the items are called. I will link them down below in the description though for you. The whole of my 2 item haul there. Myself a protein shake using my usual Form Super Blend protein powder. I've got the toffee flavour at the moment. I also love the chocolate peanut one, but I've only got the toffee right now. I love mixing the two together. That creates an amazing flavour. But today's workout. So I'm currently following one of Natasha's Oceans program. Also, it looks like I'm bald right now. I have got hair. There it is. But I'm currently following Natasha Ocean's build program. I opened today's workout. It's a lower body workout. And there was only 3 exercises, and I was like, oh, maybe there's an error in the program, maybe, I don't know, perhaps, yeah, I don't know, perhaps some of it's missing or something. But no, let's take a sip of this before it all sinks to the bottom. So it started off with tempo back squats with 4 sets. And then there's also 5 sets of hip thrusts, which to be fair, I'm kind of loving hip thrust right now anyway, so that's fine. And then it ends with reverse lunges with 8 sets. And it's front bar reverse lunges. I'm like, front bar grip and me just don't get on well. And lunges are probably my least favourite of all lower body exercises. So combining the 2 together, and I probably have my worst exercise. And the fact it was for 8 sets as well. And it was a drop set as well, so basically the reps increased and then you kept decreasing the weight. I think my hips are bruised from the hip thrust. My shoulders are bruised from front bar reverse lunges, because I also had front bar squats the other day as well, so already bruised from that. I'm so happy tomorrow is a rest day. Either or, I think even if it wasn't in the programme, I would be taking tomorrow as a rest day because my whole body's going to be aching tomorrow, I can tell you that now. But anyway, while I am actually currently having my protein shake, which technically is a supplement in a way, I might as well have a quick chat about supplements on a vegan diet. So for reference, this is just personally what I take. I take a B12, which if you are on a vegan diet, highly recommend, because you can't get it naturally on a vegan diet. Foods are now being fortified with it, so often in plant-based milks, cheeses, yogurts, a lot of the kind of dairy alternatives, they're often fortified with B12. Other foods like nooch or nutritional yeast, that also has it in. However, to ensure that you're definitely getting enough, it's a great idea just to take a supplement each day. You can easily buy them just even in supermarkets, I believe, sell them. You can get them in places like Holland & Barrett. Great idea to take one. I also then take iron, but that's just more a thing for me because I have got poor iron absorption. I have enough in my diet technically, but I just don't absorb enough of it, so I have to consume like really high levels so that a sufficient amount gets absorbed. That said, on a vegan diet, you do have iron in the form of non-heme iron instead of heme iron. So animal kind of sources of iron, so like in meat and things, you will have a mixture of heme and non-heme iron. However, in plant-based sources, you just have non-heme iron, and it's not as readily absorbed as your heme iron. That said, you can definitely get enough if you're consuming a good variety of sources and you're having enough iron-rich foods. Then you should be fine. So things like beans, lentils, spinach, all of them are quite good sources. A lot of pulses are typically a great source of iron. Then you should be fine. However, a little tip, so if you're consuming spinach, for example, adding vitamin C to your meals will help you absorb more of it. So if you add a squeeze of lemon juice onto, if you have like a salad or something with spinach in it, adding a little squeeze of lemon or lime juice will help you absorb some of that iron as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. Definitely doesn't mean that you'll need an iron supplement, and you can get enough on your diet. It just depends what your absorption is like, and mine's not great, so I need to have the supplement. And then another one that I have is omega-3, a vegan omega-3, because yes, there are sources of omega-3 on a vegan diet, so things like chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts. However, one, you're probably not going to be consuming loads of them on a really regular basis, and two, even if you are, the form that the omega-3 is in those plant-based sources isn't as readily used by your body. So if you have a supplement that's based from algae, the omega-3 is in the EPA and DHA form, and they're better used by the body. So that's why it's quite a good idea to also take a plant-based omega-3 supplement, so an algae omega-3 supplement, as that's typically the omega-3 that you find in fish. So even if you weren't on a vegan diet but you didn't eat a lot of fish, then you may also want to take an omega-3 supplement because fish would be your main source of omega-3. So that's also something to bear in mind. You may think you're getting enough omega-3 if you're having a good variety of those sources. You may be getting enough. However, it may also be a good idea to look into taking a supplement. And they're kind of the ones that I take. If you're living in the UK, this is just for everyone in general, you may consider a vitamin D supplement. Foods are now fortified with it, so again, a lot of dairy and dairy alternative products are fortified with vitamin D. However, in the winter, you definitely won't get enough from the sun, which is your main source of vitamin D. Even in summer, although the last few years there has been quite a few heat waves, you may or may not still be getting enough, so it's maybe a good idea to supplement. I've got to say actually, just while I've got it here, Form Nutrition Protein Powder, they're super blend ones, super great for that. They have got basically all your vitamins and minerals in here. They've got your B12, all your B vitamins basically. You've also got your vitamin D in 100% that you need for your day-to-day basis. You've got vitamin A, vitamin C, and you've got a lot of minerals in here too. So it's a really good sort of supplement in a way because it's being developed with sort of a vegan diet in mind. So it has all of these nutrients in it that are maybe harder to get on a vegan diet. Actually, that said, a lot of the B vitamins you can easily get on a vegan diet except for the B12. But yes, it's a really good idea. And again, also iodine is very hard to get on a vegan diet. Typically, meat eaters or people who consume dairy, your main source in the UK is going to be from milk. However, dairy-free alternatives currently aren't fortified with iodine, except for Oatly have started adding iodine into their products. So again, this has got iodine in it, 100%. This sounds like an ad, it's not, but I just love this because it is such a well-rounded product from a nutritional perspective. It has got 100% of your iodine in it, so that's also something to look out for because Again, iodine rich sauces are generally sort of fish, seafood based products, and then like I said before, in the UK, in milk there's high iodine due to supplementation of cattle, so they're given iodine and it ends up in the milk. So that's also something to look out for. So yeah, to kind of round that up, I basically take omega-3 and B12, which I definitely recommend on a vegan diet. I also have iron, that's more just because my absorption's poor. And then also looking out for iodine, vitamin D, just in general, whether you're vegan or not, is a good idea to also look out for fortified sources and also take a supplement, particularly in the winter. If you have any questions about any of that at all, definitely let me know down below in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Even if it's supplements not on a vegan diet as such, just in general about anything, let me know down below in the comments. I normally like to have some kind of bar or some kind of snack along with a protein shake after workout, especially as I'm going to go and sit and do revision. I need to be fueled. But I ate my last Trek bar yesterday, and because of Brexit and everything, I can no longer get the power bars sent out to Spain, which is annoying, and I'm not returning back to the UK for a while because obviously it's lockdown over there and everything, and uni's online for a while until things can sort of go back to being a little bit more in person again. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma now because I can't have any Trek bars delivered here. I mean, we have got a Holland and Barrett here and they have some of the flapjacks, but you can only buy like one at a time and they're like €2 a bar, so it's pretty expensive. I have managed though to track down some of the Trek nut bars. I think it was on the German Amazon, and they're hopefully going to arrive either today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, we shall see. But I have got some Naked bars. It's just not after a workout. I like something a little bit more filling, you know? But it will do for now. I have got one of the Naked Salt Caramel flavours. I think this is one of my favourite flavours. This one and the chocolate orange one. I think they're the two winning flavours for me. Also random, fun fact, I could be wrong, but I think that Naked bars and Trek bars are made by the same company, and that's why they've got very similar sort of colouring and packaging. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they actually are. The revision procrastination, honestly, over the last couple of days has seriously hit. I only have a couple of days to go until my first exam, but it's like that last, it's always that last little bit just before the exam where it gets the hardest, I find. I don't know why, but literally got 2 more days to revise for this one, and then I've got an exam, and then I only have 3 more days of revision, and then my last exam. I've only got 2 exams this term, so it's not bad at all. There's a lot of content, and they're all within 2 exams, so it's all dependent on those 2 exams, but at least I do only have 2 exams. They are both like over 2 hours long, but you know, it gets them over and done with. I'm just trying to get the motivation to sit down and actually revise. I know that I've only got today and tomorrow left of this module, so that's what I'm keeping in my mind. And then on Friday, I'll be done with it. Right, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get it done. I've got 10 lectures I'm gonna get through today. I've basically got all my summarised post-it notes though, so I do this for each of my lectures. So then it basically summarises each lecture within like a couple of pages. Some of them are more like 3-4 pages, depending on if they're longer. But it helps because then building up to the exam, I just go through all my post-it notes with all the key details from the lectures, and it's so much quicker and easier. And like I said, today I'm gonna be able to get through 10 lectures doing this, so let's actually get on with it and get it started. It's a sad day. I currently have no hummus. I used it all up yesterday, which means today we're gonna have to go for something else. I'll say we're gonna have to go creative. I was originally thinking I might do some sort of mushroom tofu toast and fry some mushrooms and tofu, but I'm now kind of debating just going for classic old beans on toast because it's quicker, it's simpler, it's also quite cold today and I need something nice and warm. So, oh wait, we have got beans. I thought we didn't have beans and I was like, maybe not, but no, we do. So I think I am gonna have to be going with the beans. Classic kind of student meal. I feel like I had this in my last what I eat in a day as well, or in a recent what I eat in a day. Yeah, it's a simple, easy go-to lunch, especially because I'm just sat getting through loads of revision right now. It's a quick go-to to have. Birds flying high. And just like that, we have got our very gourmet meal prepared, all within a matter of like 2 minutes. I've finished my revision for the day, got it done. I've decided to celebrate, I'm gonna make some cookies. I think I'm just gonna make sort of classic chocolate chip cookies. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did post a recipe for them on my Instagram. I think I did a good cookie recipe recently. I'm gonna go try and find that and see. I definitely did some kind of cookies. What were they? I did white chocolate chip cookies. I could easily change that to normal chocolate chip. Were those the only ones I did? Or I did cinnamon raisin. I am gonna follow this recipe but swap out the white chocolate for vegan sort of milk chocolate alternative. I will also link the recipe down below for you on my Instagram feed so you can go over and see the exact ingredients and everything. Got all my ingredients out ready. So we've got normal flour, oat flour, brown sugar. I did use coconut sugar in the original recipe. Don't currently have any though, so brown sugar, coconut sugar, they'll both work fine. Some almond milk, some dairy-free spread, baking powder, salt, and then of course we're gonna need some chocolate. I have got these giant chocolate buttons. I think they're Morrison's ones. Yeah, they're Morrison's ones that are left from my Christmas chocolates. Anyone else still working through their Christmas chocolate? I've still got a fair amount left. In fact, while I wait for my cookies, not that in the oven yet, I'm gonna have chocolate buttons. To be fair, for giant chocolate buttons, they're not that giant. They're like standard chocolate buttons, but they're pretty tasty. They'll do while I wait. Now I've had one chocolate button. While I'm baking, I'm just snacking on them. By the time it comes to adding them to the mixture, there's not gonna be any left. We have got our dough all nicely together. I ended up doubling the recipe more or less in the end because when I was at uni, it was just me eating them, so it made like 4 giant cookies or like 6 kind of standard size ones. But I thought, you know, while I'm at home, my parents are here as well, might as well make more. So hopefully this should sort of make more like around 8 to 10 or 12 if you make kind of more smaller standard size cookies. But I do like them to be quite big and chunky. Oh my god, I just realised I haven't put the chocolate chips in. That would have been a disaster. Right now they're just cookies. I need to add these in, then they'll actually be chocolate chip cookies. And into the oven they go. I've got another 2 sat over here, but I think I'm going to cook these ones first and then I can put those 2 in the oven once these are done. The best thing about cookies is that they only take like 10 minutes or whatever to cook as well, because that's the worst thing about baking is when you're wanting it and you're baking like a banana bread and it takes like 40-50 minutes in the oven and you have to wait that whole time. Cookies are the perfect like quick solution. They take no time to make and no time to bake in the oven either. Looking good, are they? Oh yes, they're looking good. I don't know if they're done or not. I find cookies always hard to tell. You need to get them out at the point that they look like they're just done, because you don't want to overdo them. Oh my god, the chocolate's like oozing out everywhere. Yes, these look so good. Now time for the all-important taste test. Yeah, happy with them. Exactly what I needed right now. I'm just keeping dinner super simple tonight, so I've literally just got pasta with mixed frozen veg, tofu, and then like a tomato sauce kind of thing, which basically just has like tomato, bit of salt, a bit of garlic in there, and I think that is it. Just keeping it super quick and simple tonight. I'm feeling shattered, so I just needed a very simple, quick and easy meal. I thought I'd just quickly wrap up this video here. I am gonna get a super early night tonight. Oh, I also have tomato all around my face. I did not realise. I swear, oh, was it this? Yeah, it was this morning as well when I had peanut butter all around my face. Starting the day with food on my face, ending the day with food on my face. It's not wanting to come off either. But, yeah, I'm gonna get a super early night as today, I don't know why, it's hit me, like tiredness has really hit me. You know when you're awake, but you're not awake? Like, you are awake, but nothing seems kind of real and you just have that kind of brain fog feeling. Since like just before lunch, I've been feeling kind of like that, and yeah, I'm hoping it's just sort of tiredness and exhaustion. So hopefully an early night. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a rest day as well and just get on with some revision. Hopefully my mind will be working and I'll be mentally sort of more focused tomorrow. But yeah, I just thought I'd wrap this video up anyway. I hope you have enjoyed it. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up on it if you have. Click the little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel, as well as tapping on that notifications bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. And I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye.